Hello and welcome to early morning Washington, D.C. in heat. Today, the plan is going to be to go over trade packs and kind of how they work. I've never done these before, but they are a feature that I am pretty interested in. Heat seems to have a lot of different things that most survival games, I should say, don't seem to have in them. When I think of trade packs, I think of Arcade and how much fun I used to have with those. So I'm wondering what these are going to be like. Now, I am in the general store in Washington, D.C., which is right here on the map. So my homestead is here, Washington, D.C. is here, and I'm going to be headed all the way out to Tombstone in an attempt to sell these. So I got to get on the road so that we're not traveling in the dark. But anyway, I'm going to talk to General Store Clerk Mary. And we've got some trade merchandise. As you can see, they are heavy goods. They cost $10 each, and they weigh 10 pounds. So I'm going to, as you can see, I brought my money. I'm going to go ahead and buy, what happens if I buy like 50 of them? I'm just curious to see how much weight issues we have. Okay, so I can still walk around with these. Now, if we look at them in our inventory, we can sell them for 50 each, and I'm assuming that this will scale when we get to Tombstone. So we're gonna have to go ahead and see how many of these we can carry. Actually, I have an idea. There is a merchant who sells weight drugs, basically. You take some pills or maybe it's a potion, and you can up your carrying capacity by 50%. So I guess you guys can get a quick tour of DC while I go and find this guy. Where was he? No, he wasn't over here. I think he was down here and to the left. Hello, madam. Where are you? He's in like a little booth. Here he is. This man should have what we need. So, I visited him before, but I didn't have my trade goods with me, so here we go. Trinket Clerk Chris. And this is the Elixir of Strength, which will increase your weight limit by 50% for 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 5 of these, so that's 162. So anyway, let's take this Elixir of Strength. Chug that down. Oh yeah. And our weight limit looks like it went down a little bit. But anyway, let's head back to the general store and we will load up on the rest of those goods. Also going to put goods on my horse as much as he can carry. I chose not to bring a donkey trailing behind me because I do worry about wild animals. But if this ends up being a success, then I will go ahead and try with a donkey army and maybe bring my wolf along for protection. As well as my guns. I'm not quite confident in my shooting ability in this game yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's go ahead and put these on my horse. He already does have some stuff in his inventory, but we're just going to do the best we can. So I think he can fit. Yeah, that's it for him. So that's fine. But I can buy, let's try 7 more. Oh, look, I have a little buff in the bottom right. That's interesting. Oops. Sorry, Mary. I'm not very polite here, am I? All right, let's do 7 more. So that was, wait, what? Maybe I needed to have done 70? Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Whoops. Okay, so now we are overweight again, but I'm not quite crawling, but I am overweight. So let's get on the horse and see how this is. It's basically the same. It's as if nothing happened. So we're going to head out with this and see how much money we make. Look at how nice DC looks though. I was able to fiddle with my graphic settings to the point where I don't lag out completely when I ride through DC. So hopefully this is coming out good on camera for you all. But we're going to take, as I said, a long, nice, relaxing trip down to Tombstone. So here we are in Tombstone. Took me about 13 minutes to get here, and I had to drink 2 potions along the way, so that is 3 weight potions total. Now all I have to do is find the general store and sell our goods and see how much money we've made. Hopefully I don't get stuck in some back alleyway here with my horse. But if I remember correctly, the general store should be... Let's see. That's the independent gun stock. There's General Siege. We got Saddle Up on the right hand side. Groceries, National Bank, Hotel Tombstone, Saloon. I've never looked at the symbol for that. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Trade Post. I'm assuming this is where we trade our goods. So let's hop in here. Hopefully before our buff wears off so that we don't have to take another one. Hello. I thought for a second the mannequin was the NPC, but, where's the NPC? So I waited all day in Tombstone, as you can see. It's nighttime, and the trader never showed up. The banker isn't there. Bankers run away with my money. I had just put about 30 grand in there from tobacco. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping the banker is going to show up at some point, but what we're going to do is head to Sequoia, which has a trader there too. I do not have my weight buff anymore, so unfortunately this is as fast as my horse goes. I am not going to make you watch me move all of this way towards Sequoia. If I do get attacked by something, I'll try and show the fight. Hopefully I won't die. So anyway, I will see you guys in Sequoia so we can finish this crazy trade mission. Alright, so we are coming up on Sequoia. I don't actually know where the trade merchant is, so we're just going to have a little look around. It's been ages since I've been here though, so it's nice to pay a visit. Let's see. Who do we have here? Looks like we have some crates and things, so perhaps the merchant would be here. Sorry, got a text. Okay, let's see. Okay, so apparently this guy, the arms trader, is actually the goods trader. So we get quite the profit. We get 400 for these. We spent 50 on them and we're going to get 400. So let's just load them up. So this was 1,480 to him, and then I have more on my horse. I think I lost a few in Tombstone when I took my horse out of my party. Unfortunately, they came out of his saddlebag, so that is really unfortunate. But I think if you were to use your weight potions very wisely and bring a few donkeys and just absolutely load up, I mean, $50 to $400 a stack, that's really not that bad. So that's kind of an interesting thing you can do. And then of course, if I wanted to, I could load right back up on Sequoia merchandise and take it all the way to Washington. At least we know the Washington vendor is there. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna light up a smoke here while we stare at the fire and I close out this video. I really had trouble with the NPCs when I was doing the trading. That is my only complaint about the trade system. I think it is priced fairly considering the fact that you do need quite a bit of money to get yourself through the end recipes when you're crafting. So I'll just show you as an example. I think I used this last time. This is double iron door, costs $2,000 to unlock, and many of these are similar, so that adds up after a while. I'm gonna have to do an episode where I just collect all the resources and go through and click each of these opened and unlock them all, even the Ironfield cannon research, and we'll have some fun with some cannons or something. So yeah, overall, I think the trade system is a cool way to keep players doing things differently. They don't all have to farm if they want to make money. Someone could easily have a caravan of donkeys going back and forth across the map. I didn't get bugged once by predators or anything. And so the fact that you can have 4 members in your party at the same time means you could have 4 donkeys with maxed capacity as well as legendary saddlebags, and you could really carry a lot of goods. So I'm going to have to test the limits on this system at some point. Anyway, do you have any more questions for me? Anything else you would like to see? Is she naked? Let's just let her walk that way just so we keep things safe here. But anyway, If you have any other questions for me or anything else you would like to see in Heat, please do let me know. I love checking out new features or just seeing if something is possible in game or not. So as I said, definitely going to try checking out the what we could possibly do, the highest possible trade run that we could do. So that might be a future video, just going around supporting the local community here, buying some goods. So anyway, that is it for me for the night. I hope you all are enjoying your games, particularly if you are enjoying Heat. Don't forget to check out my socials in the description box down below, and I will see you all in the next video.